afternoon, I'm McKenna Nobles in for Bayla Walker. Thank you for joining us for Live at Lunch. Now it's coming down to the wire at the Press Thornton Future Masters Golf Tournament. For the first time in its 75 years that the tournament will be streamed live right here on News 4. News 4 Sports Director Brianna Jones is live at the Country Club with the commentators of the big event.
What an absolutely exciting time it is here at the Dothan Country Club, 75th annual Press Thornton Future Masters. But this year, we're on the biggest stage we've ever seen when it comes to coverage, specifically here on News 4. And I'm joined by some of the men that are going to help us make this all happen. Jake Creel and Roby Thomas. Thank you guys so much for coming on today on News 4.
Thank you for having us.
So, Jake, I'll start with you. You played in the Future Masters. Just talk about the excitement that normally surrounds this tournament.
You know, I think it's really all about family. You know, this tournament goes back 75 years, and the friendships and relationships these kids will make will last a lifetime. From the involvement of the Thornton family, the 150-plus volunteers, it truly sets this tournament apart from being different from everything else.
100% agree. Now, Robbie, you played on this course during your time living in Dothan. Just talk about, you know, how it was when you played compared to now.
Sure.
That we see the renovations.
Well, this course hasn't changed dramatically, but you can absolutely tell that they've invested a lot of money into this course to make it just tournament level competition worthy. I mean, they've got a couple new holes.
Number 10.
I would call them new holes. Number 11 in particular.
Right
now you're looking at a drone picture over number 10, which is a par 5. Reachable for these kids. I mean, they're going to be teeing off from about 510 yards back today on this hole. And for you golfers out there who are like me, which a little higher handicap, that's a pretty long hole. And they've got to carry water right through the middle. There's a canal there. And I think it's going to be a great challenge for these kids. If they've played it in years past, they're going to be excited and surprised by some of the new features. And just kudos to Dothan Country Club and the work that they've done getting this thing ready for it. Obviously, we would love to have perfect weather, but I think that rain yesterday might soften some things up and maybe even give us some lower scores today. So excited to watch the competition.
Yeah, some of the junior golfers have already spoke about that the course is a little bit different now. We had that 5-hour weather delay, so we are kind of pushed back. But you guys, we get to see coverage like no other this year. That's something that's so exciting for parents and people who are not from the city of Dothan who are used to seeing this. Talk a little bit about what Peachtree Sports Network is doing.
Yeah, so Peachtree Sports Network is actually headquartered out of Atlanta, Georgia, but the crew here that is executing this coverage is from WTVY. There's 15 folks that are behind the scenes getting the job done today to bring this coverage to a nationwide audience. It's going to be airing on television in multiple markets across the state of Georgia, and we're going to be showing up in Vegas. We're going to be showing up in Phoenix. We're going to be showing up and spreading the word about this tournament all over the state, all over the country, and I know that's really exciting for these kids.
Absolutely.
Jake, I know you've been keeping up with some of those scores since the tournament has started. We ran through our 10 unders, 11, and 13 to 14. Talk about some of the guys you're seeing now, and I know even Luke Thornton, the great-grandson, has been doing pretty good.
You know, I was fortunate to be out here on Tuesday for the 10 and unders, and I scored the eventual winner of the tournament, and it's amazing to watch these kids, even at a 10-year-old, you know, how good they are compared to 25 years ago. Yeah. And from what I've seen so far, these kids are just mature, unbelievable golfers, and they have a phenomenal place to come out and play that's a brand new golf course.
Absolutely. It's been amazing to watch so far, but we have a lot of action to get to. Of course, everybody's talking about Charlie Woods, who is supposed to tee off later on this afternoon. We'll have more coverage from them and a lot of our local guys. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Bree, it looks like a fantastic time up there, and I'm wishing all of the players the best of luck.